Alright, let me ask you something. Have you been losing gunfights that you know you should have won? Like you had the drop on someone, your crosshair was right there, and somehow you still ended up in the kill cam? Yeah, it might not be your skills, my friend. It might be your mouse holding you back.
The FPS mouse game has completely changed this year, and today we're breaking down the best options dominating the competitive scene right now. We're talking everything from insane featherweights to powerhouse mice packed with more buttons than you'll ever need.
All the links are in the description. Let's get into it.
Kicking things off, we have the Razer DeathAdder V4 Pro, and honestly, this thing is a game changer for anyone who loves ergonomic shapes. If you've been gaming a while, you know the DeathAdder name, but this version is a completely different animal. Razer somehow squeezed this full-sized ergonomic shape down to just 56 grams, which feels absolutely wild when you pick it up. The weight distribution is what really stands out, perfectly balanced instead of back-heavy, almost like an extension of your arm. The new optical scroll wheel fixes that mushy feeling older versions had, and since it uses light instead of mechanical parts, it's basically immortal. Picture this. You're holding a tight angle, your palms are sweaty, and you need to make a tiny micro adjustment for the headshot. The 56 grams give you instant stopping power without the sluggish inertia heavier mice used to have. If you're a palm or claw gripper who wants the best ergonomic feel, this is the one. Premium price, but premium performance. Now let's talk about the mouse you've probably seen on every pro player's desk, the Logitech G Pro X Superlight 2. There's a reason this thing is everywhere at tournaments, and that reason is reliability. Logitech kept that universally loved shape that works for almost all hands and grip styles. So if you're not sure what you like, this is the safest choice. Under the hood, everything's upgraded. The Hero 2 sensor and the new Lightforce hybrid switches finally give that crisp mechanical click without the double-clicking problems the old version had. Here's something cool. The sensor can actually copy the feel of your old mouse, so you don't need to retrain your muscle memory. Battery life feels almost magical, it lasts for what seems like weeks. The feet are a little scratchy out of the box, but once upgraded, the consistency of this mouse is hard to beat. But what if even 60 grams feels too heavy for you? That's where the Corsair Saber V2 Pro Ultralight comes in, a mind-bending 36 grams. This completely changes how aiming feels. It's built for low-sensitivity players who need long swipes with zero fatigue, and tracking feels instant, like moving your hand through air. One of the best features is the web-based configuration. You can change settings through your browser without installing software, which competitive players will absolutely love. If you're constantly flicking around the map, this mouse eliminates strain you'd normally feel after long gaming sessions. Switching things up completely, we have the Ragnarok ErgoStrike 7, a vertical shooter-style mouse that looks more like a pistol than a normal mouse. It even has a vibration motor that simulates recoil. Now, this isn't a ranked match mouse because the vertical clicking motion changes your horizontal aim. But for immersion? Nothing else comes close. The vertical grip is amazing for people with wrist pain since it forces the hand into a neutral handshake position. Load up a single-player game and the recoil effect adds a tactile layer that normal mice just can't match. The motor is a bit loud, so maybe avoid using it when others are sleeping, but for solo sessions, it's incredibly fun. Moving back to feature-packed options, we have the Logitech G502X Plus, one of the most popular gaming mice ever made. This is the ultimate hybrid for anyone who games, edits videos, or needs productivity features. With 13 programmable buttons including the iconic sniper button, you can map entire loadouts without reaching across your keyboard. The dual-mode scroll wheel switches instantly between precise clicks and free spin, which is useful for both gaming and scrolling long documents. It's heavier than the lightweight options, giving that planted feel some players prefer. The new switches do have a louder ping sound, but the RGB, build quality, and versatility make this one of the best all-around mice you can buy. Next up is the HyperX Pulsefire Haste 2S, the value king of 2025. HyperX removed the honeycomb holes and replaced them with a solid shell that's easier to clean and feels more durable, all while staying under 60 grams. The sensor tracks just as accurately as high-end Razer or Logitech options, proving you don't need to spend big money for esports-level performance. Battery life is excellent, easily hitting 100 hours. The shape is a safe, medium-sized design that suits most players. The sensor is positioned slightly higher than usual, which takes a bit of getting used to, but gives snappier vertical flicks. Finally, the Razer Basilisk V3 Pro takes everything great about the G502 style and adds Razer's latest tech on top. The Focus Pro 35K sensor offers exceptional tracking, even on thick glass. The Hyper-Scroll tilt wheel might be the best scroll wheel on any mouse right now. Smart Reel mode automatically switches between tactile steps and free spin depending on how hard you flick it. It's also the RGB king, with 13-zone chroma lighting synced to your games. It's heavier and not ideal for ultra-fast flick players, but perfect for single-player games or tactical shooters. Hypershift gives every button a secondary function, making it amazing for games like Destiny 2. So here's the breakdown. If you want the best ergonomic feel, go with the Razer DeathAdder V4 Pro. If you want the safest, most tournament-ready mouse, the Logitech Superlight 2 is the go-to. If you want lightning speed with zero resistance, the Corsair Saber Ultralight is unmatched. If you need lots of buttons or a powerful scroll wheel for both gaming and productivity, choose between the G502X Plus and the Razer Basilisk V3 Pro. If you want the best value without sacrificing performance, the HyperX Haste 2S is perfect. And if you deal with wrist pain or want a unique immersion experience, the ErgoStrike 7 is a fantastic secondary mouse. All the links are down below. Choose the one that fits your hand and playstyle. Hit subscribe for more deep dive gaming tech reviews.